Today, we're answering a big question that we're hearing from remodelers all over the country. Why is it costing more to generate remodeling leads right now? If you're running ads or doing SEO or even just relying on referrals, and you're seeing fewer people reach out or higher cost per lead or longer delays before someone signs, it's not just you. Lead generation has gotten more expensive, but it's not random. There are some very specific reasons this is happening, and I'm going to break them down one by one. We'll cover what's driving the increase, how to think about your marketing ROI in this new environment, and most importantly, how to adapt your strategy so you're not just paying more and getting less. Let's start with reason number one. More competition. The remodeling industry had a wild ride from 2020 to 2022. Demand exploded. Homeowners were stuck at home realizing all the things that they wanted to fix or upgrade. And what happened? A lot of remodelers thrived. But more importantly, a lot of remodelers started investing in marketing for the first time. That includes running Google Ads when they never had before, hiring SEO companies, building out Instagram accounts and starting to post consistently, launching email campaigns, filming video content, and even just updating their websites. And that's great for the industry, but it also means that more companies are bidding on the same keywords, more companies are showing up in the same social feeds, more companies are writing blog posts about kitchen remodel costs in your area. And platforms like Google and Meta respond the only way they can, with auction-based pricing. The more competition, the higher the price to play. If you were running a Google Ads campaign that was producing $100 leads 2 years ago, and now you're seeing $250 or $300 per lead, it might not be because your campaign got worse. It might just be that you're in a more competitive marketplace. Here's how you adapt to that. Instead of trying to outspend your competition, which you can do if you've got the budget, you need to outposition them. Get more specific with your targeting. Instead of just bidding on remodeler near me, go after design build remodeler in Denver or bathroom remodel contractor in Cherry Creek. Niche down your messaging. Make it hyper relevant to the type of homeowner you want to attract and the type of project you want to win. Our team recently did this with a client of ours in Charlotte. We created a hyper specific campaign for a high-end neighborhood, and it led to a design build kitchen project. Ad performance improved, cost per click and cost per lead were down, and it's producing higher quality leads. And make sure that when someone clicks your ad or finds your site, they instantly understand who you are, what makes you different, and why you're the best fit for their project. Reason number two, consumer hesitation. This one's a little trickier because it's more emotional. Interest rates are higher. Inflation has been a factor. The stock market volatility, job uncertainty, all of that impacts how homeowners feel about pulling the trigger on a large remodeling project. They might still want the kitchen or addition, but they're more cautious. They're planning for longer. They're asking more questions. They're comparing more companies. And that directly impacts your conversion rate. Here's a simple example. Let's say you run a Facebook ad campaign that drives 100 clicks to your site. Last year, 10 of those people filled out a form. This year, maybe only 4 do. Same ad, same page. But now you're paying more per lead, not because the ad got worse, but because the buyer got slower. What do? You shift your strategy from immediate conversion to longer-term nurture. That means retargeting people who visit your site with helpful video content, sending a consistent email newsletter that keeps you top of mind, and creating educational content that builds trust over time. This is what we call playing the long game. You don't always need to convert someone right away. You just need to stay in front of them until they're ready. And that readiness is taking longer in 2025. Which brings us to reason number three. Platform dynamics are changing. Let's talk about the ad platforms themselves. Google, Facebook, Instagram. They've all changed how they track, target, and price attention. Part of it is privacy updates. Part of it is algorithm shifts. But a big part of it is their businesses. They want advertisers to spend more, and they reward content that keeps users on their platforms, not necessarily content that drives people to your site. So what's happening? Clicks are more expensive. Tracking is harder. And if your content or landing pages aren't dialed in, you can burn through a lot of budget without results. Here's how to stay ahead of that. Number one, simplify your campaigns. Focus on what we call conversion loops, campaigns that bring in people, capture their info, and then stay in front of them. Number two, improve your landing experience. Make sure your forms are mobile friendly, your pages load fast, and your offer is crystal clear. And number three, diversify. If all your leads are coming from one channel, Google Ads, SEO, or Instagram, you're vulnerable. Build a mix of inbound channels, SEO and content for the long term, paid ads for the short-term lead flow, email for reactivation and conversion, and organic video for trust and visibility. Now, let's shift gears a little bit. Let's talk about what actually matters, because it's not just cost per lead, it's cost per customer. And beyond that, it's profit per customer. So let's do some quick math. Let's say your cost per lead goes from $150 to $300. That feels painful, right? But if your average job is $100,000 with a 30% gross margin and you're closing 1 out of 10 leads, then your cost per customer went from $1,500 to $3,000. A $30,000 lifetime value versus $3,000 to acquire the customer. That's still very profitable. The question isn't, how do I get back to $150 leads? It's, how do I improve my lead quality and close rate so that my higher lead costs don't kill my margin? That's the smarter play. Let's wrap this up with a quick action plan. Here's what I want you to do if you're facing higher lead costs right now. Number 1, review your positioning. Are you clearly differentiated in your ads and on your website? Or do you look like everyone else? Number 2, audit your funnel. Where are the leads dropping off? Can you improve your form experience, your email follow-up, your pre-qualification? Number 3, add nurture layers. Retarget your website visitors, email your list regularly, post weekly content that educates and builds trust. And number 4, shift your mindset. Yes, lead costs are up, but your goal isn't to lower cost per lead, it's to maximize the ROI of your entire marketing system. If you take that approach, you'll win in any economy. If this episode helped clarify what's really going on with your lead gen and what to do about it, share it with your team or a fellow remodeler. And if you want help reviewing your funnel and putting a smarter strategy in place, just reach out to us by clicking the link in the description down below, and I'll see you next time here on Builder Funnel TV.